the whole thing about aspiration, and when I was graduating college in '66, my best friend was Michael Shamberg, who's a very successful movie producer and television producer. And Michael and I made a deal. We shook hands and said, let's never take a job we have to dress up for, and let's never do anything we don't like. Let's only do what we like. So I followed that path. I only took jobs that I thought really had something for me, where I could either learn or just purely have fun. Second City was like the fun job. It was great. If someone told you, most of my college career was spent sitting around with the funniest people I knew trying to make each other laugh. That was what we did. Grades suffered, but it was fun. That's what Second City was. That was the job. Someone was now paying me for what we did in college and got in trouble for it. So I thought, that's all I want to do from now on, is be in that room with those talented people. I now tell students, identify the most talented person in the room. And if it's not you, go stand next to them. Right? So I found myself standing next to Brian Murray and Joe Flaherty and John Belushi and Bill Murray and Aykroyd, you know, and boy, that paid off. Great. But when you're young, rich and famous, you just want to be rich and famous, right? Because that will validate somehow your self-esteem, everything, you know, and then you'll be worthy, right? So there I am, exactly 40 years old. Ghostbusters is on the screens, and I'm relatively rich and relatively famous. I can walk down the street in New York and people yell, "Yo, Brainiac!" Well, I was no happier than I was the day before the movie came out. So years later, my rabbi said to me, you can never get enough of what you don't really need, right? So, you know, the things we really need are the things that really nurture our souls, you know, a great rabbi's story, you should start a note, start each day with a note in each pocket. And one note says, the world was created just for me today. And the other note says, I'm a speck of dust in a meaningless universe. And keep them both, because they're both, neither is true and both are true. So, in a way, my career has been completely self-aggrandizing. I'm the most, you know, pumped up, grandiose person in the world, and I'm still the same, like, humble schmuck I was when I started, you know? I have no confidence, and yet there's this body of work that exists behind me that seems to say that I did do something. But, you know, I feel like I'm starting today on a new career, looking for that next piece of work that's going to be exciting, that's going to mean something to me, and that I'm going to enjoy and do it with people that I can really love and respect.